Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're down here near the Field 24 area. Just about finished plowing up down here. Been working on this quite a bit, and I think I'm just about ready to cross that made log road over there, so hopefully we can get over there and get that plowed up too. I'm going to stop here and just show you the work that we've done so far. Let's see, the map is right here. So you can see Field 24 down there, the little purple field, and you can see the, I guess, what is that, a teal color maybe? All the progress that we've made. We've basically, I don't know what you would call the size of this field, but it's much bigger than it was. Field 24 was the original, and the rest of that was grass. Now we've plowed all that up, and we're going to get that planted very soon. So let's finish plowing it up here. It's going to rain today, apparently. There's rain in the forecast. So we really want to get that planted before that happens. There's also several missions, several jobs on the map from other farmers that I want to work and make some more money. We've got 333,000. I'd really like to buy this other field over here. What is it? Field 23 down there. But it's 357,000, and if I do those jobs for those other farmers, I'll be able to afford that. We are in good with him, I guess, loyalty-wise, so we can't get that field for any less than he's wanting to sell it now. So we're on the highest point on the loyalty bar. Looks like I missed a little bit back there. I'll have to go back. But anyway, it's a little bumpy kind of right here, but I think we can make it work. And then take the field on up that way towards the train logs load point back there. What's wrong with me? I don't have my beacons on. So yeah, you can see I've got the 1455 case down here. From when I first did the outlines of this field. But we should get a pretty good yield off this. This is a pretty big area back here. I took it around by the corner back there. And I'm hoping I can hire a worker and it can just plant it all, you know. I'll probably have to do some passes around the edges, but that's really with any field. You should do that. Alright, this should take care of this. I need to go back and get these little patches here. And I think that'll be it. Alright, quite a contrast, the little 1455 and this big Magnum here. I don't see any extra other little patches. There's a little patch right there. I think I'm going to have to come back with the 1455 and get some of these, though, because they're on this hill. It's harder to get with this plow. Maybe I can get a few of them. Oop, if I wouldn't turn the wrong way and get this last strip here. But yeah, I think I've got all the trees cleared up, all the way up to the very end of this now. I think I've made it all the way down to down just east of 18 there. Got a few little trees left down there. But this whole south side at the lower part is cleared off. Oh yeah, I forgot about the other logging road. Finish this here. Alright, we are done with that, so we'll move our planter over here and get this planted. Let's see. I want to go back and show this real quick. So yeah, this is the field right here that we have plowed up and ready to plant. This is the first logging road that comes across right here, the blue line, and then the one that goes to the east and circles around. I also made one that goes to the west and went down through here. Made this logging road. I still need to cultivate this so I can bring the truck in on it. But got a logging road down here, and all this is going to be plowed up anyway. So we've got that made. It's still, like I said, still need to cultivate that. But yeah, I think I've got every tree up there cut down. Just gonna try to find some type of equipment up there where it's something sitting up there. What'd I leave up there? Tell you what, let's detach this and go look. There's something sitting up there. See that little yellow dot? Oh, it's the stumping tractor. Okay. Well, anyway, that's the next job, I guess, as far as, you know, on our farm. We need to get up here and grind out all these stumps. I need to start at one end, really, and come back and just go along the whole route here, or just start here in the middle and go decide either to go east or west. So I think I'm going to go east because that looks a little flatter and I can plant that sooner, or plow it up and then plant it. But anyway, yeah, I leased the skid steer with that saw on the front of it, and I had to return it late in the evening the day prior to this one. So I decided, you know what, I've got that. It cuts them down really fast. I don't have to walk around with my chainsaw. So I went ahead and I cut down every tree down here. Pretty much every tree down this logging trail. I got to cultivate this up so I can get the truck down here. Because you don't want to drive over plowed areas. But literally every tree except for the big ones. And you know, we can't cut the big ones, and I'm not sure that I want to cut the limbs out of them. I guess it would make it easier when I plow this up and decide to plant it. My equipment wouldn't get hung up maybe on the limbs as much. But then you're just left with the trunk, and you can't cut the trunk. At least I haven't discovered a way that you can do that. But anyway, cut every other tree that could be cut, and that's all down now. So you can go down here. Picked up every tree down here. Don't know if I want to plow this up or not on the west side of this little road here. You know, back behind this log loading point and all that. I don't know if I want to plow this up. It's not very flat. It's kind of bumpy. I don't know. Maybe. But then, you know, see, you get down here and it gets kind of sideways. I could still probably plant it, but I don't know. You know, this would have made a good road right here. Just take it straight from down here. It's pretty smooth. Kind of steep, but pretty smooth. Alright, and like I said, picked up just about, won't say every tree because there's still a few little ones down over here, but I got the palm trees and those other ones out of here. So yeah, this is where I left the log fork. I need to bring the stumping tractor down here. I guess I left a little palm bush there I need to grind out. But yeah, we're making progress. I'm gonna definitely plow this up down here, and plow it on down around behind the gas station and on up that way. So that is the current plan. Take this back over to the big plow. I need to go get the seeder and seed this. I think I've still got some seed and fert left at the farm. Don't have to buy any more right now. My chair, I'm gonna have to oil this thing or something. It is getting very squeaky. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but yeah, it's gonna have to have some WD-40 or something. It's a cheap chair. It's comfortable, but don't get me wrong, but it's a cheap chair. Oh, I did leave a tree down here. I need to get this big tree. I gotta delimb that and cut that up. I'll do that later. I'll come back and get that one. Let me get this plow out of the way and move the 1455 up here. I'm gonna have to take the 1455 and go around the border up there. And then this road here will be no more. Except to the point where it comes down the hill there maybe. I need to lift that up, don't I? Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to park this over here for right now out in the center. I think I can work around it with the 1455. Alright, let me go get the 1455 now. Where is it? There it is. So this is ready. Ready to be planted. Really want to invest in a bigger planter. The big startup planter. But I kind of want to get that field over there first. Just because we're done. I mean, we could keep doing missions on it, but why do that when we're, you know, we've already worked all the missions to build up the loyalty to the farmer, and we could be working that for ourselves. So there's a little bump right there. I'm gonna have to watch that. Must be careful here too, because it's gonna want to go down that little road there probably. Probably should have just went ahead and plowed that on up to that point. You know what? I might go ahead and do it. Wherever the field ends at here. I'll do it from the other side. Go ahead and plow it on up to this road. Really? I thought I turned it on. Maybe get over anyway. Alright, so now that road will be part of the field. You know what? No, I'm gonna get the big plow. I could take care of that in a minute, and this one will take a few minutes. So, let me turn that off. Grab the big one real quick. Gotta beat the rain. Back this big old plow up here. Ooh, it kind of goes all kind of wonky when you do it though. I think I turned that back on, did I? Yeah, I did. Probably should have took an extra swipe there, but come down here and turn around. Gotta watch all these little hills around here. Okay, I may still have to come back with that 1455 and get some of these small patches. This big plow, I forgot about this hill here. It might not do it. See if I can get that last little bit here, maybe. Oop, how'd I do that? Turn my lights off. Whoa. I didn't hire this out, did I? I guess maybe I hit the O button. That's what turned my lights off. I was like, surely my alternator's not going bad on this tractor already. I just bought it. Gotta make sure you hold that L1 button and R1 button if you're doing functionality stuff. Alright, I think we got it. Looks good to me. Alright, let me go grab the planter. Turn this thing off here. There we go. I'm just going to park this out here, because this is the next piece that we're going to plow up, is this area down here. Alright, Stara tractor. There it is. I've been doing some experimenting here, trying to figure out what I could hook up to this case Ostoft tractor, the sugarcane harvester. And we'll get back to sugarcane harvesting later on, but I kind of wanted to see if I could hire it out with a trailer behind it. The only way it'll work is if I get like the small AgriLiner or smaller tippers that I've discovered so far. Nope, don't want to hook up. Got a little bit of sugarcane in there. I want to get another Massey Ferguson one, because those will connect. I think those will connect front to back. Pretty sure they will. Yeah, you can hook them up in the back too, so you can daisy chain the Massey Ferguson ones, and then I'll just have to run tipper beside it. So be glad when that field's done growing though. Got soybeans planted over here, and canola planted up there. So grab this cedar here. There it is. That's where I left it. I was gonna wash it up. It'd be a moot point now. You know what? Let me get some more seed while I'm over here. Need to get a sprayer too to fertilize, because I think the sugarcane field down here, it's showing it's growing, but I think it's not fertilized in that green area now. No, it is not. So we'll have to either harvest that without the fert on it, or get a fertilizer. Let me back this in here. Backing up is not my strong point. I think I'm getting better at it though. I wish I could see through my buildings though. That'd be my one thing. Can I fill up now? There we go. You get the fert. Okay, got the fert. And the seed is a little trickier to get, because you got to get kind of at an angle here. There we go. If you back straight up kind of in that hole, it won't fill. I do not know why. Alright, let's get this up and over the hill. Actually, I could probably take it around the hill. It might be easier, because I need to start off down there anyway. Let me do that. Let me just head on down the road here. I said I just need my front headlights on for that. Just the front headlights. The only thing missing from this tractor is a beacon. Other than that, it'd be a decent little tractor. Sun's coming up. If you want to hear me gripe some more, I wish we had realistic time. And what I mean by that is realistic clock. Well, no, we got a clock. Realistic real-time daytime stuff. You know, I want the sun to come up, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I want the moon to set, you know, I want the sun to come up. I want to be able to see it. I want to be able to look up in the sky and be able to say, okay, the sun's there, that's what time of day it is. Okay, the sun's over there, that's what time of day it is. It's getting late, you know. As of right now, you cannot do that. It's just like a solid painting. It'll dim, but you can't see where the sun's at. I want to see the sunset. I want to see the sunrise. I mean, that's... You wouldn't think that would be such a big deal, but for farmers, it really is. It's a kind of a big deal. You want to see where the sun's at. You want to know where the moon's at, and you want to, because farmers, you know, a lot of times they just look at where the sun's at to say, hey, you know, this is where we're at. You know, we need to get done. You know, it's getting late in the day. So, all right, let's. What do we want to plant over here? I've got canola already planted up there at the big field. I've got some soybeans there by the farm. What are we short on? Tell you what, let's go look over here. What are we short on? Looks like we got plenty of soybeans. We need canola. We got a little bit of wheat and barley. We're really short on barley, but we're extra short on canola, and that's a cash crop. So let's do the canola. Let's change our little icon down here to canola, and let's see if this will work. It should turn around on its own. Like I said, I'll probably have to come back and do some inrows, but it should start out right here. And hopefully he won't try to climb that hill, and he is. He's going to try to climb it. This is where we have to probably do inrows. But you know, this seeder's kind of light, so it might actually work. The only problem is going to be that railroad right there. He may cross the railroad a little bit. But again, I could do inrows to keep him from doing that. Yeah, he's going to cross the railroad. But you know what? Some of the crossings around here are just railroad tracks. There's not actual crossings around it, so I think it'll be okay. Alright guys, well hopefully we can get all this in the ground before it starts raining. And I'm just going to let this guy plant. And hopefully he can get this whole field planted without me having to interfere. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job so far. I am going to go over to the other farmers' fields. You can see these are at max harvest time now. So I need to get these 7, 6, 4, 30, 21, and 16 down here too. I need to work on these fields and get them harvested and make some money. And hopefully we can come back and buy field 23. I don't think it's planted in anything yet, so we'll have to wait for that anyway. But hopefully we'll have enough money by then, and maybe then some, to get that field and get some extra equipment or something. Or maybe buy one of these other little fields up here, 28 or 25, something like that. But anyway, I guess until next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We will see you guys next time.